Get over here!
Huh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
And they're not just big fans of early X-Force.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh my! If it isn't young Prince Serenus, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Nelucci, you're looking well.
And feeling well too, thank you very much. This old crow's as spry as ever. Tell me though, how fares your father, King Lorzea? Lorzea?
Lorze.
Loracia?
Lorze?
I'll wait till I see it again.
Same as ever. Since that terrible day, he remains abed. He seldom rises anymore.
I'm not surprised. In the span of a few days, he lost his family, his friends, and almost all of his countrymen.
Yes.
And yet, we're blessed that you are still with us. Prince Racin, if there's anything this doddering old bird can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind sentiment. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Racin. Nelucci, you can talk ancient history later. Leave us at once.
Yes, yes, of course. I'm sure you've much to talk about, much to say. I'll just take my leave of you. Please, Prince Racin, make yourself at home.
Old Nelucci's always been fond of House Serenus. When he heard the White Prince himself was gracing us with a visit, he could barely contain his joy. So, Prince, what's all this about? We haven't seen your face around here in a long time, and I'm naturally quite curious as to your intentions. Your attitude during the Goldoa meeting piqued my interest. What is it you're after, Naysala? Why do you provoke Tabarn? You came all this way for that? You serious? Do not mock me, Crow King. Tabarn is my father's guardian. If not for him, we might have suffered the end of House Serenus itself. I will not brook any insults to him. Oh, I see. So rather than ally yourself with me, your trusted companion of old, you would side with this new protector? That's an unfortunate shift in attitude. I trust you remember that when you and your sister were young, it was I, and not Tabarn, who watched over you. Any change in my bearing can be laid at your roost, Naysala. After all, you, my old friend, are the one who continues to engage in commerce with my enemy, with humans. If you were to change your ways, I'm sure we could rebuild the relationship the two of us once shared. Oh no, that I could never do. You see, humans are essential to the fulfillment of my ambitions. You've changed, Naysala. If this is the path you've chosen, I've nothing left to say. I doubt you could ever understand what it means to guard Kilvis, Prince. To protect an entire country.
King Naysala, Duke Tanis of the Benyon Empire Senate has arrived.
Bring him in.
Your Majesty, just now, I brushed against the most splendid specimen. Was that a Serenus noble? They're supposed to be extinct.
And what if it were?
Oh, I was right. Wonderful. My eyes did not deceive me. Those dazzling white wings, and that shimmering hair sparkling like falling gold dust. That is the crystallization of beauty in its purest form.
Duke Oliver, can we please discuss the business at hand? Per your request, we have appropriated several pieces of art from the ships of Duke Gatos.
Yes, yes, and you will be compensated as promised, but right now there is something else that I simply must have.
Really? Another request? What can we purloin for you today? More art, perhaps?
Oh, something much more stunning. And if you agree to my proposition, I will double your normal fee.
That is a most generous offer. Tell me, what is it you desire?
Desire? But surely you've already guessed.
I got itchy.
Yeah, this is a,
I got itchy.
Did you have an allergic reaction to Duke Oliver?
I don't know if it would... The thing is, like, when I was a kid playing this game, or a teenager rather, I kind of like saw where they were going, but it didn't really hit me just how disgusting it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually kind of revolting.
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah. Meeting with the Apostle was fine, but all she did was pay us and give us another job. She answered no questions. I wonder what she's planning. That cargo. I can't help but believe that there were living creatures inside, but what do you suppose the Apostle intends to do with them? I don't know, Titania. Are all I don't know. Titania, are all nobles and royals like this? They have plans and paperwork for every little thing, and their speech is as confusing as it is tedious. But, Ike, the other nobles we know are different. There's Princess Alencia and King Gallia, and the Dragon Prince, too. All of them have been so nice and friendly and easy to talk to. Perhaps the rudeness of the upper echelon is unique to the Bayor class system. Princess Alencia was raised in special circumstances. Maybe that's why she's so different. I could never get accustomed to the culture of Bayor nobles. Yeah, I agree with you, Ike.
Your father, Grail, did also have an appreciation for keeping good paperwork.
That is true, but again, he was the leader of a company,
yeah.
Which Ike is still getting used to, mind you.
Grail kept all of his ledgers. I think Soren's been handling all that.
And MVP was Nethany!
Oh, dang. How did that work off?
Cool!
Sure.
Yeah, I'm down with that. We also got some bonus experience out of that, and of course our new ally is Makalov. Yeah, this is still the same recording session as last time, so I didn't know who the MVP was last chapter until now.
Yeah.
Nethany! Really?
Alright, suffer no casualties. Killed a llama.
Gashi Llama.
Yep, we got you, llama.
No. Alright then, we're gonna do some outfitting, everybody. We'll see you guys in a bit.
You are from the northwest nation of Crimea, are you not? You have my condolences for the terrible misfortune that has befallen your country and people. Yet, you remain blessed. Fate has brought you here to the Grand Temple Mainal, to the splendor of Benyan, grandest of all the nations of Tellius. By the way, I hear you are traveling north to the Grand Desert. There are ancient ruins there, you know. They are the remnants of a race known as the Zunanma, the Zunanma, who come from a civilization that predates our own. I'm sure you will enjoy the sensation of being immersed in such primordial surroundings.
Yeah, it'll be a real picnic.
Oh yes, picnics are indeed nice. Oh, but a word of caution. Studying the ruins from afar is one thing, but you would be well advised to keep your distance, for safety's sake. It's said that there's a bandit stronghold near the northwest ruins, and we hear occasional reports of strange figures wandering the dunes in the northeast. Be careful.
How are your preparations progressing? They're underway. We leave within an hour. Your next mission takes you to the Grand Desert. You must choose your companions with care. A desert is just a large patch of sandy soil, is it not? With one major difference. Unlike sandy soil, you'll not find solid earth near the surface. You could dig and find only more sand. Those on foot and horseback may find it difficult to move around. I see. I'm sure that Soren knows much about these things, but... Has something befallen Master Soren? I don't know if he's feeling ill or just moping about. It all started when we arrived in Benyan. Oh. Be that as it may, it won't hurt for me to have this information. Can you tell me more? Of course. There's little water in the desert, and the soil is very dry. Few trees or grasses grow there. Which means there are no groves or anything or anything else which would provide cover. And, as I mentioned before, those on foot and horseback will find the sand slows their pace considerably.
They will sell seashells by the seashore.
I'm so having trouble right now.
Me too, man.
The exceptions are magic users, staff wielders, and thieves. Such people will not be affected to so large a degree. Thieves are agile, so I understand why they would be unaffected. But those skilled in the magical arts, that doesn't make any sense. I once heard the explanation from a magic user that I know. He claimed that the spirits he employed flew before him and cleared the sand from his path.
However, considering the source, I'm not sure how much of that is truth.
Who was a source?
Prime Minister Sephiran.
Would he play a little joke like that?
Well, the Prime Minister is a very amusing man, but please, allow me to continue my explanation. What else? Others who are unaffected by sand are Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Riders, and other flying units. Oh, and Lagoos too. Terrain features don't seem to affect them much in either form, although they will be slowed some.
You said Lagoos, didn't you? Almost everyone here says subhuman.
Well, of course. Barak and Lagoos are both living things. Every precious life was created to be equal by the blessed goddess. The fact that there are still those who persecute Lagoos in the land of the goddess, it is deplorable.
Are you of a noble house?
Yes, I am. One must be of noble birth to serve the goddess.
But I thought that all nobles were half-crazed fools who can't speak the truth. You seem quite honest.
I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, and one last thing.
What is it?
The desert contains the remnants of more than one lost civilization. Rumor has it that treasures from those times still lie undiscovered beneath the shifting sands. Those with good luck may come across such treasures during battle.
I'm getting an about a desert vibe from this.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at. I always thought the explanation was that mages don't sink in the sand because they're not wearing armor.
That's what I thought. Sephiran, what do you know?
You know, I get why Sephiran would say that.
Yeah, I would too.
Hoo-wee! The Grand Temple! Luxury and gorgeousness as far as the eye can see! If a scoundrel like myself can find employment in a place like this, I guess my luck hasn't abandoned me after all. But, for all the glitter and gold, there's an equal amount of dangerous work. That I could do without. Maybe I can use my prone to illness ploy. Yes, I think I can arrange to work about 1 out of every 5 jobs or so. And now that I have a fixed income, it's time to visit the local inns and see what games of chance are about.
Evening.
What? Did you happen to hear any of that?
You were talking out... You were talking out loud. Loudly.
I wasn't being serious. I am an extremely diligent man. Yes, I am.
Those peddlers you were with. You were in debt to them, right?
Huh? How do you know that?
When we took out that group, your debt vanished.
Yes, you're right. That was a tremendous help. Thanks much.
Come now, you can't believe that the world is as forgiving as that. Or that we are so foolish.
What?
Debts are debts, and you have many. Those peddlers weren't the only people who were owed coin by you, right? We can't have debt collectors hounding the company day in and day out. My staff officer repaid the rest of the money you owe.
That's very kind of you.
It was from the company coffers. You, my friend, are now in our debt. You fight to repay the Grail mercenaries. Payment will be deducted from your wages. For quite some time. It seems you're working for free, friend. Until your debts are completely repaid, don't even think about leaving the company. Or getting sick. Right then. I trust you'll do your best.
What a mess. Aw, nuts.
Owned. Nice one, Ike!
I mean, we literally own you now.
Dude, Ike is awesome. That was so cool. Tell me, Soren, are you alright? Recently, ever since we reached Benyan, in fact, you seem depressed.
Is that so? How odd. Well, I can think of nothing specific that's bothering me.
Well, if you say so. So, it's time for the desert. Which is the best direction to enter from? Soren?
Huh? Yes, what is it?
Alright, I know there's something going on.
I'm sorry, I was thinking... What is it you wanted?
Well, I was going to ask you for directions, but it's no longer necessary. It looks like we're being met.
Ah! Who are you? Answer me!
We're mercenaries. We were hired to take care of a group of bandits operating in this area.
More of the Senator's dogs. You cast us as thieves so you can murder us and hide your guilt, but we will not be defeated. Mark my words, the day will come when all slaves are free, and then you will pay for your crimes.
What on earth are you talking about?
No more useless words. Come, my brothers, take them!
That is a lot of units.
And it's all Lagoos.
It is all Lagoos, isn't it?
Lagoos.
What? We're facing Lagoos? I don't like the look of this.
Lagoos or no, it doesn't change the fact that they are the brigands. Do not lower your guard.
I know what I'm doing. Everyone, watch your footing in this sand. Take care and fight well. Alright then, here we go. So, we are dealing with a desert here, which means horseback units are practically useless.
And so is Gatchery.
And so is Gatchery. So, first of all, mage units. Mist and Reese are definitely going to be needed. We're going to need Soren, and we're bringing Ileana out of retirement here.
Yeah,
or,
if
like,
that,
we're bringing Ileana off the bench.
If that bonus XP wasn't a clue of that.
Mm-hmm. Now then, Mordecai is also going to be needed, as well as Leaf. We're going to bring the Lagoos in on this, and Volk as well.
Volk, definitely Volk.
Not just for his mobility, but also because we got treasures to find here, and Volk is the best unit to do this.
Yep, Flyers?
Flyers, Marcia and Jill.
That gives us 4 left. Rolf will be useful against some of these flying units.
Yeah, because I believe, oh yeah, because of the flying units specifically. Yeah, Rolf is definitely coming in. I say we bring Nephany and Zyhark because, or not
Lagoos Slayer for one thing.
Yeah, Zyhark with the Lagoos Slayer. Yeah, I remember we gave Nephany the Slim Lands, and we gave the Lagoos Slayer to Marcia.
So then I guess Nephany, Boyd.
Let's see. I think that's it. There are the only foot soldiers left. Everyone else is on horseback.
Yeah, Nephany, Boyd.
Like, we can bring Soth, but I'm not really planning on bringing Soth at all.
I mean, that can be fun. You get one more, like, person sifting through the sand.
Yeah, but I think we're fine with Volk.
Yeah.
Alright then, reposition. Here we go. Now then.
So, really important thing. Go to the right, up. So you see that area up there?
Yeah.
We gotta get either Leith or Mordecai up there to a specific spot.
Really?
Yeah, this is that chapter.
You're gonna have to remind me here.
If we can get... Okay, so here in the sand, there are certain areas where treasures are hidden.
Yeah.
How likely you are to find the treasure when you step into that area is based on your luck stat.
Right.
Unless you're a thief, in which case you find it automatically.
Such as Volk.
Yes. There is one exception, which is that you will find... There is a treasure up there that's on only one space, which you will find automatically, and if a Lagoos finds it, something special happens.
Okay, I hear you.
So we want Leith and Mordecai up there eventually.
Alright then.
This chapter, you know, as long as we keep our heads turned on, this doesn't have to be very tough.
Alright, I figured as much.
We want to keep an eye on everybody and what their what their transformation gauges are, because the enemy has to deal with.
I just realized that Leith's attribute is Heaven. What?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. Alright, so Leith, you're equipped with vulneraries, and so are you, Mordecai, so... Oh, you only have 1. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Let me go to items real quick. Mordecai, we need to give you another vulnerary. I don't think we have anymore.
We can trade it from someone else.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do that. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to do this during upkeep. We have Spirit Dust and a secret book to give someone.
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to do that now? I honestly think...
Secret book is magic, right?
No, secret book is skill. Spirit Dust is magic.
Right.
Okay, first of all, let me do this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give Astrids to Mordecai.
Okay.
Now, hear me out on this. I say we give that Spirit Dust to Ileana.
I completely disagree.
Really?
Yeah. Because she's not going to be our main mage.
I mean, sure. Like, it was either going to be her or Soren.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Soren. Another consideration, actually, is Mist or Reese, because once they promote, they'll be using light magic.
That is true. Let's actually check. Mist's magic stat is 8, Ileana's is 11, and Soren's is 17! Where did that come from, Soren?
I will min-max Soren until the day I die.
Uh-huh. Alright. In that case, I say we give it to Mist.
Okay.
Because Mist is still like catching up.
Yeah.
And if, as far as I'm concerned, where's Reese?
If that's what we plan to do, we should wait.
Yeah, Reese's magic is 17. Like, so yeah, I say we give it to Mist.
Okay, then we should wait because it won't do her any good yet.
All right then. In that case, yeah, we'll save the Spirit Dust for her if and when we get her promoted. As for that secret book, someone who has low skill. Mordecai's an option.
Because girls only want guys who have good skills.
Gatry's an option.
Yeah, Gatry might be fun. Skill's going to... yeah.
Wow, Reese, your resistance is maxed out. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, until he promotes.
Alright then. In that regard, I'm willing to say we should give it to Gatry. Because, like...
I mean, I guess so. Is critting something we really want Gatry to do a lot?
No. Accuracy.
Okay.
Skill affects accuracy.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
The unit's fighting skill. The higher the number, the greater the unit's hit percentage.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I can get behind that.
Yeah, skill also affects critical hits, but not as much. Though, considering that he's not on the field right now, I say we hold off.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and do that later.
Okay.
So I guess it doesn't really matter. At this
So
point with those items.
So we spent a lot of time doing nothing.
I just forgot that we had those.
No, it was good.
Give me a break.
No, it was good that
Alright.
we didn't know we were gonna do nothing.
All right then. So are we good here?
Um,
Anyone else we need to reposition before we head out?
I don't think so.
Very well. Let's do this. Yep. There we go.
So you'll want to take some time to look at all the Lagoos directly surrounding around us.
Yeah.
When they're still in their human forms, they're very easy pickings.
Mm-hmm.
But they will gain 4 points to their transformation gauge at the beginning of their turn. Like, that guy will transform next turn.
Right.
And when we attack them, it'll go up by, I think, 2.
Alrighty then. Let's see what Marcia can do if she goes all the way up here.
Yeah, so I suggested giving Marcia the Lagoo's Lance, though she might not even need it.
Doesn't look... Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Holy crap, that is disgusting power!
No, this is where Marcia can start getting really, really good.
Okay, do we want to do this?
I have no objection.
Alright then. I'm gonna move her here, though, just so we can, like, get her closer to everyone else.
Okay.
Alright. Go for it, Marcia. Dude, that is disgusting!
That's right, we were at the Forge before, and we were like, hey, we can forge a new item this chapter. Do we want to do that? But if we were going to forge something, I would say Marcia would be the next person, and, like, she does not need it this chapter.
No, she doesn't. And look at that, we got a level up.
So we decided to save the gold.
Not a bad level up there.
Marcia is going to be a Falcon Knight soon. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, nice. Alright then.
So let's look at who our Transformers are.
Okay, he's going to...
Not this turn.
Yeah, they have... Their gauge just goes up to 20, right?
Yep.
Alright then, he's going to transform next turn, so we want to take him out now.
If we can.
If we can. He's not going to transform anytime soon. He is. He's probably going to go after Marcia. And honestly, I'm okay with that.
But he's not going to reach.
Is he not? Because I think their movement speed increases when they transform.
You might be right.
I could be... Because their movement is 6. If it's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if their transformation causes their movement speed to go up to 8, then yeah, they will attack Marcia, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. Alright then. Nethany, Zyhark, Leaf. We may have to push a few people.
Yeah,
here.
if we do some shoving.
Wow, Volk!
Oh, yeah, so I want to show you something, Oscar, actually.
Oh, yes.
So I have the map. It's the same thing as when we were in the Nevada desert. I have the map to where things are hidden.
Alright, so while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start doing some work here. Oh, I know what I can do here. Okay, 16. Man, none of these people can reach.
Also remember that Mordecai has Smite, so even though he's not transformed right now, he's still pretty useful to us.
Mm-hmm. I actually might Smite.
I'd say Smite Leaf up there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And Leaf should probably be able to one-shot this, yeah.
Yeah, she can. Yeah, let's give Leaf some action. Alright, what do we got?
So yeah, if you look on... I have kind of a grid that shows the entire map and the areas where things are hidden. If we get Volk to end his turn in one of those areas, we pretty much automatically get that item.
Alright then, understood. I'm gonna need you to guide me for a bit. I'm just taking care of some, units right now.
Yeah.
But, I will be moving Volk, to wherever I can. Okay, so, you're not gonna transform next turn. You are. So you might end up attacking. You're gonna transform next turn.
Yeah, the other thing is that... So there's, like, 4 guys that are guarding the boss's general area that... They take a while to really want to move towards you.
Alright.
So... We don't have to worry about them too much. The biggest part of this fight is actually going to happen on the right side of where we are now.
Okay, good to know.
That's, like, where the biggest, like clashing of enemies is going to take place.
Alright then, so, I think I'm gonna move people forward for the most part right now. And we'll just go from there.
Okay. The Tigers will generally move either if you're in their range while they're transformed, or if you're one space away from it.
Oh, hey!
Oh, you got one.
Okay, there we go, we got the coin. Which, again, is useless here, but, it'll be useful later. Alright then. Let's have you equip with this with the Iron Lance, and yeah, we'll just go from there for now. Cool.
Alright. Yeah, they also transform when they hit 20, whether they want to or not. And
right.
In Radiant Dawn, you actually get more control.
Choose.
You can transform when you want to, so that you're not wasting meter. And also, you can change back before your meter depletes.
Yes, their range does increase by 2 when they're transformed into ravens.
Okay, so we got... This one's a hawk, actually.
Oh, oh yeah, it is a hawk, you're right. Ugh, that is disgusting damage. It's nice work, Marcia. Ooh, alright. I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
That's a raven.
I wasn't planning to proc this raven, but...
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
That's easy pickings for Rolf later. Oh, nice of you to move forward.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm willing to let Leith just, like...
Well, take a look at the other 2 guys, how close they are to transforming.
4?
4, so not even close.
And 10.
Okay, so yeah, that's safe for Leith.
Alright, then.
Good to have you back, Leith.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a vulnerary on her as well, so I doubt she's going to be in any particular, like, danger, as of right now, anyway.
Yeah, we just need to keep an eye on her transform gauge.
Right. We do have Laguz stones that we can use if we need it. Which I'm contemplating having Mordecai use one right now. Because if we move him in range... Oh no, he's not even going to reach. Okay, yeah. Then we'll just keep moving him forward. Do we want to use a Laguz stone just so we can start, like, really moving?
If you want.
Well, first, let's check his gauge. You know what? We'll hold off on it. But I do want Mordecai and Leith taking up this eastern area.
I'm glad to have them back. It's been a while.
Yeah, seriously. Alright then. What can you do?
Oh yeah, since he's not transformed, they don't actually have the elemental weakness yet.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you know what? Let's give Ileana some love. Okay. And we'll have Jill and Marcia take care of that other Laguz. Yeah, it's good to have Ileana back, too.
Yeah, I do like that we use a variety of units in these playthroughs.
Ooh, that's a lot of experience there.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause she's a little bit under-leveled for the situation, but this is a very safe place to train people, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. That is disgusting.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just have Marcia go to town right now.
Marcia's gunning for MVP of this chapter.
She can one-shot these guys. That's insane.
When they're untransformed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, their defense goes way up when they're transformed.
By the way, I noticed on the battlefield, like, she, like, the sand, like, shifts around. You can even see it in the overworld. Look
Wait,
at that.
where did you move Volk?
Volk is right over here.
Okay, so...
Okay, so where do we need to go?
I want to try and get him... Oh my gosh.
If you can get your phone to work.
I want to try and get him into this lower corner. Any of, Yeah, that's good. Push him with Ike.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Ike.
Well, we're trying to keep Ike from the experience anyway, right?
That's true. So right here?
Would have been nice if it was like one space over more.
Can anyone else shove him?
No, not worth it. It's okay, just move him that far.
Alright, that's fine. Nope, got it.
Oh, that is in the range. Okay, so we got the guard skill.
The guard skill. An item that allows you to acquire the unique skill guard when you're at base. What does guard do?
I forget offhand. I know it's not the most useful, but even if we don't use it at all, it's still
It's still something nice to have.
yeah, you can still sell it or whatever. But I'm gonna look that up right now.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have yeah, I'm gonna have Neffany do some work. Lovely.
Okay, it's a skill. When activated, it allows its user to receive damage that an adjacent ally would have otherwise taken.
Really?
Provided that they share at least a C support level.
Huh. So give that to a tank, and they can literally protect their allies.
Yep.
Not bad. All right. I can see that.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting strategy. A little bit risky.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's generally good to have from what I'm to understand.
Good job, Rolf.
All right. Now then, this Raven.
Yeah, I kind of thought you were going to use Rolf to hit the Raven. But
yeah, but considering that he's, like, really, really low...
Yeah, we'll be
bingo.
Right. That's pretty gross, too, Zyark.
We brought them for a reason.
I like the design of the Lagoon Slayer a lot. It's got this long handle. It's like a Zambato.
Yeah. All right, nice work.
And then Boyd, I don't know if we want to proc all those guys up there yet, but...
I mean, I'm willing to move them forward at the very least.
Okay.
By the way, something fun about Boyd that you guys might not have seen during our upkeep, we gave him the Vantage ability.
It's so gross.
So that's gonna be fun. Let's see.
That means that based off of his skill level, he has a high chance of attacking first, even when the opponent initiates.
Yep.
Alright, so what are we looking at Transformers?
Yeah, let's just make sure over here. He's not gonna transform
He's not ready.
yet. Oh, I better keep an eye on this Raven. So... I can't even check his threat level, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're not gonna reach.
But if we leave him away, it's gonna be... If we leave him alone, it's gonna be 4 turns before he transforms.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm fine proccing him once he does transform, because again, like, we saw that one Raven, like, engage Neffany. He did not do much. Alright, meanwhile, this Lagoose is gonna try and take a bite out of Leaf. Like, check out the sand, like, it's shifting under their feet. It's actually kind of cool to look at.
What is this, some kind of shifting sand land?
Hi, Super Mario 64.
It's very odd of you guys to, like, move to... I guess they're getting ready for attacks.
Maybe.
Now, we gotta like, think about these moves, because we don't want to, like, get him ready to transform.
That's true. Like, that happens anytime, do we want to just, like, have Leaf finish him? Or take him out?
What is the cat's threat zone? The transformed one. Okay, so
Let me check what let me see what he can do. Only 10 damage.
yeah.
He's not going to transform yet.
Yeah, so I think we should focus on the one that is transformed,
I
and
agree.
then take out the non-transformed one next turn.
Speaking of which, you are at level. You are at 14, so you got 2 more turns to transform. Yeah, let's go ahead and take get this guy out of here right now.
Yeah, if you want, you can start moving Mordecai in position and use the Lagoo Stone.
That is more than likely what's going to happen, but not quite yet. Like, let me see what his meter is at.
Okay, because we got to use the Lagoo Stone a turn before we plan to attack.
He's at 12. Yeah, I think he'll transform by the time we need him to. So
He literally won't, but
by the time we need him to, is what I meant. But okay. 8, 12, 18, and 16. These 2 are gonna proc. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm willing to put Boyd in the line of fire and Jill in the line of fire of, like, each of these.
and then have everybody else ready to
Yes.
counterattack.
Right here. Actually, I can check their range if I look at these guys. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. They can only move 4 spaces.
Well, he can only move 4 because there's another guy in his way.
Well, no. They can move past each other.
I think what
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're 1, 2, 3, 4. So the threat range is right here.
Okay.
So it's exactly where I predicted.
Sorry, I've been playing Wargroove. I'm a little messed up.
That's cool. It's cool. Yeah, just stick with the Iron Lance for now.
Sure.
And Boyd will move 1 space up here to proc the other guy
Okay.
with the Iron Lance. Now, this guy is not going to transform yet, so we can safely move everyone yet. How do we want to do this here?
Because also consider we're sending the Lagoos up and to the right, and there's more units up there in that crevice.
Do we want to bring this team over? Like,
I think they should go to support the Lagoos, and then we can start moving them over to the top once we...
Yeah, because, like... Yeah, like, we'll send Mist with these guys, and
Yeah.
we'll send Reese with these guys.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright, let's do it. And since he's not going to transform next turn... Actually, no. If he gets engaged, it will go up, right?
Only by a little, though. Not enough for him to... He only has 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't be enough to cause him to transform.
Alright. You're correct.
Yeah, it's only 2 per attack.
Yeah, I think we're good for the time being.
Alright.
Let's go ahead and move Ike up here.
And we want... Yeah, Soren, all those guys. For Volk, I want to... Bring my map back up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we move Volk 6 spaces up, we should hit the next treasure.
Alright, let's do it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here?
I think so.
Silverblade, not bad. All right, we'll check the stats on that in a bit. We got a couple of Lagoos to deal with here.
Yeah, this is something I was a little nervous about, is those 2 up there.
I mean, they're not gonna reach.
Nope, not yet. So yeah, that was Vantage just now.
Yeah.
Which let Boyd attack first. And sometimes that can get you the kill before they even get a chance to hit you.
Yep. That's the whole point.
It's very rude.
And here we have Jill equipped with the Lagoo's Guard. That would have done 10 damage to her, jeez. Still, not bad, and we got a level up out of it.
Come on, big gains. I'll take it.
Strength, skill, and defense are what she needs, so I think that works out just fine. Oh, you poor boy. Alright, so I'm gonna check the threat range on these guys just to be sure.
And also the guy on the lower right.
Yes, he's going to transform.
Ready to transform.
1, 2, 3, 4. So right here is where it's going to be. So
do we want to transform?
I say we transform.
Yeah.
I say we transform Mordecai. Here we go. We'll have him deal with it. In the meantime, yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure we can just have Leaf take care of this guy. But
or do we want to preserve her transformation for when they come down?
She has a Lagoon Stone. If we need to, she can use it.
Okay. You can get Rolf to help. Also, I just like getting Rolf experience. Oh! Fancy.
Well.
Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
Alright, let's have Leaf clean up shop. Oh, that would have been nice, but then again, there's literally no durability on the claws, so we're good.
Yeah.
Nice work, Leaf. I think the MVP for this chapter is going to be between Leaf and Marcia.
Yeah. And get Zyhark up there.
Mm-hmm. So, like, is it just those two, or are more going to appear?
Nope, no reinforcements.
No reinforcements. Oh, okay, then we got
Okay,
this.
so for Volk this turn, if we can move him up to and then against the left wall.
Right here.
Yeah.
A coin!
Okay.
Cool. Alright, this guy is going to transform next turn, but that's fine. Actually, may as well put someone in the line of fire there. I'm thinking it's gonna be Marcia. So let's heal her up.
And we can use Ileana and Soren to finish off these two.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we'll move Marcia over here. She's going to take a hit, but that's fine. Or do we want to have Jill do it? Honestly, like, I'm fine with having Marcia.
Now that Marcia is fully healed, I think we should have her do it, yeah.
Alright then. Alright, Ileana and Soren, let's do some work.
Yeah, because they're gonna need Boyd and Jill to finish off too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about Soren. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Wait, fire. Yeah, let's have Ileana and Soren do some cover fire. Or, like, supporting fire.
We're gonna just cover these guys in fire.
Suppressing fire. No, it's not suppressing. You're actually hitting them with it.